What's up, everybody? Figured it'd be fun to show another TBR video for December. The first two books I have here are books that was in my last TBR, so I'm going to kind of breeze through them really quick. I wasn't going to include them in this video, but I actually made a lot of progress, so kind of want to show that off. I was hoping to finish these two before December, but I'm not quite finished with them yet, so yeah, so let's get started. So the first book I have is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. It was the same as last year. I am very close to finishing this. This is a buddy read that I'm reading with a friend of mine. And yeah, I'm almost done. Hopefully I'll start Chamber of Secrets by next year. And another book that I was reading last year, or last month, was The Mall by Richie Tankers-Lecusic. And again, I'm almost done with it too. So I was hoping that I'd finish one of these, but I didn't. I will say, really quick, I don't want to give too much away, but I don't think it's possible for Richard Tankers-Lecusic to write a bad book, because from what I remember, I liked everything that she's written, and this is no exception. This is amazing. This probably has one of the scariest villains ever. Like, if I read this there are some scenes in this book that I read that actually kind of unnerved me. There's a scene where this girl gets broke down in her car, and I've actually been broke down in a car before, and like in the middle of the night, and it sucks. I've actually been broke down without a phone or anything like that, so it's actually really unnerving. And yeah, this is without a doubt going to be really great. I haven't quite finished it yet, so I don't know, but I'm on like chapter. I don't know what chapter I'm on, but I've probably got like 40 more pages left. So yeah, and Harry Potter, I'm on chapter 15. So all right, now getting into the more traditional Christmassy stuff, I have The Gift, which is a continuation of the Fear Street Senior series. After this, I'll be halfway through with all of the Fear Street Seniors books. Kind of hard to believe. My last Fear Street Senior book was not great. I have high hopes for this one. This one takes place in December. I've noticed that no matter what day of the month that these books take place, there's not like a lot of tropes. There's one that takes place in October, and there's nothing, no jack-o'-lanterns, no Halloween. This one's about a gift. This girl gets a gift. I don't know if she gets it for Christmas. I heard it is. And I think it causes like bad luck or something. I'm not sure. But I'm excited. It's got a lot of good reviews on Goodreads. So yeah, I'm very excited for this one. I look forward to it. Hopefully it's better than the last one. I mean, if it's better than the last one, I'll be at least a little happy. So yeah. My next book is another Fear Street book. This is called The Stepsister. I do believe this has like a Christmassy atmosphere to it. I think I flipped through it before, and I was like there are scenes where it takes place during Christmas or something. Could be wrong. But regardless, this will be another buddy read. Also, The Mall's a buddy read too. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. But this will be another buddy read with a good friend of mine. We plan on reading Stepsister 1 and 2. So I'm very excited for that. This book has been on my TBR for 3 or 4 years, and I just never got around to it. And I know I've mentioned this a lot, but I only have like maybe 5 original Fear Street books to read, and I would read them all. And yeah, so I'm excited for this one and part 2. We'll see. So yeah. And now we got another book that I actually did start on. This is from the Spine Tingler series. This is We Wish You a Scary Christmas. And I'm a little bit into the book. I'm on like page 30 or 40 maybe. I saw Cameron Chaney on Goodreads. He reviewed this. He gave it a 1 out of 5 stars, so I'm guessing that something happens where this book just doesn't get very good. I'll say that I'm actually pretty engaged in it. I'll tell you a little bit about what the story starts off with. There is this kid at school, and he's a little weird, and there's these neighbor kids that used to, like, they built a treehouse on his farm, and they want to like go look at their treehouse, but this kid's family bought the farm, and the kid doesn't ever talk to him, and he acts really weird, and he's got an older brother that keeps interfering, and not wanting him to talk and all that, and that's pretty engaging. Like, I was engaged. I found out why he doesn't want to talk, and it turns out that his kid's family apparently has Santa Claus in their basement. And that's like the premise of the story so far. So I don't know how. This is only page 30, so we find out. So it's not a spoiler. So yeah, I'm excited to see if they actually go and see Santa Claus or what the deal is. So yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm kind of wondering why Cameron Chaney didn't like it. The writing is, I don't know if I'd say bad, but it's not great. Like, it's weird. I can't even describe how it's written. It's different. From the characters' names to the way they describe stuff, it's pretty different. But yeah, that's I started on this, so I should finish it pretty quick. This is We Wish You a Scary Christmas from the Spine Tingler series. It's also a rare book, so yeah. And going up next is a Graveyard School book. The last Graveyard School book I read was all the way in April, and it was pretty bad, so I kind of took a break from this series. I don't even have all of them. I don't have all the Spine Tinglers either, but yeah. Earlier this year, I actually found Boo Year's Eve on Thrift Books, and I do kind of wish that I still had that book. That way I could read this one, and the next year start off with Boo Year's Eve. But I traded it for a much-needed book in the Fear Street Saga series. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know. But yeah, I'm excited for this one too. This this had a lot of great reviews on it too, so I'm pretty excited for it too. And I have read one Graveyard School that at least got, I think, 4 out of 5 stars. That was The Abominable Snow Monster. I haven't done a review on that this channel yet, so I do plan on doing that. I've done a review on Goodreads and Instagram, so yeah. This one's called The Fright Before Christmas. I heard this like a Christmas Carol spoof, and I've read 1,000 of those. In the Ghost of Fear Street series, there's one called, I think it's called Fright Christmas, and it's the same, and I liked it. It was pretty good. And then you got one called Young Scrooge that R.L. Stine wrote. You know, it's just like a standalone novel, and I remember it being pretty decent. This one, I hope it's good. I'll probably read it after We Wish You a Scary Christmas. We'll see. So yeah. And last but certainly not least, a funny story about this one. This is called Haunting Christmas Tales. I was on Facebook 2 weeks ago or so, and there was this post. I follow a lot of like book reading posts, like book collectors and stuff. And this person posted this book, and I was like, that looks amazing. And I saw it, and it said like Apple paperback, so I figured this book would be kind of short, you know. And this thing is thick, you know. So yeah, this is actually a lot bigger of a book than what I thought it was going to be. I still plan on reading it. I'm starting on it soon, hopefully. This will also be a buddy read with the same person that's reading A Stepsister 1 and 2 with me. So I'm very excited for this. We'll probably start on this first. Even though I had Stepsister on my TBR for like a long time. Yeah, I can't pass this one up. This one looks amazing. So yeah, that's my TBR for December. If you guys have read any of these books, please let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm excited and also kind of nervous for some of these books. I know they're all not going to be winners, but if I had to make a prediction, I'm going to say The Stepsister is going to be good. Wish You a Scary Christmas is going to be not great. The Fright Before Christmas is going to be mediocre. The Mall is going to be amazing, and Harry Potter is going to be Harry Potter. I actually like Harry Potter so far. I actually didn't grow up with the series as a kid. I don't know if I mentioned that before or not. I do remember a lot of other kids in my school reading it, but while they're reading it, I was reading Goosebumps and Fear Street. Even though even when I was like past the Goosebumps Fear Street age, I'd still read it. So yeah, and Harry Potter, I've had multiple people tell me you should read Harry Potter, you'd like it, and I had a friend that said that she wanted a buddy read it, and we did, and it's actually amazing. I really enjoy it. So yeah, and I didn't think I would. Harry Potter isn't something I typically like to watch or read. I remember seeing the movies when I was a kid, and yeah, I don't remember them a lot. As I read the first book, like more of the movie started coming back to me. Um, like there's a scene for Christmas in this book, and I forgot what Harry Potter gets. I remember him getting a gift under the tree, and I was like, "What does he get?" And it was the invisibility cloak, and I like totally forgot about that. I remember the invisibility cloak, and yeah, and I like. There's a lot of scenes in this book that are actually genuinely not scary, but like very tense, and you kind of feel like, oh, he's gonna get caught. The scene where he goes into Fluffy's, or the kids go into Fluffy's chamber and they see him guarding something, and the scene where where him and Ron wear the invisibility cloak are both amazing. So yeah, um, yeah, that's all. I don't want to give too much away because I don't want to, because I do plan on reviewing that separately too. So, and the mall too. The mall, I can't wait to talk about it. So yeah, that's all the books I have for this month, guys. Please let me know in the comments below. What are your TBR books for Christmas? I'm excited for a lot of these. I do plan on kind of substituting some of these in. Like if I'm in the middle of a buddy read and I'm reading the books like I'm going to be reading some of these books alone, like The Gift and We Wish You a Scary Christmas, The Fright Before Christmas, because those are pretty rare and I don't know a lot of people that have them. So as I read those, if I have time and I knock some of those out and I'm waiting on, I don't know how these buddy reads are going to go. I may substitute a couple of other books into, which I was looking forward to this year. One being Bone Chillers, what's it called? Beware the Shopping Mall. And I also kind of want to read, there's a Shiver series about a mall to madness at the shopping mall. And I think mall books go along kind of with Christmas because it's like Christmas shopping, I guess. It's kind of how my brain works. so yeah, yeah, that's all the books that I have for this month. Yeah, so please let me know in the comments below if you read any of these. Or did I pick a bunch of bad books? Yeah, let me know in the comments below. Thank you. Bye-bye.